SummerSlam coming up in just 2 days' time. I'm looking at the card here, and from what I see, the card looks pretty decent, to say the least. Pretty decent. There is a couple of matches here that I would look forward to. But, with that being said, welcome everyone to my SummerSlam 2018 predictions for this Sunday, especially on the WWE Network. Or Sky Box Office if you can. But most preferably the network. Get the network. This is going to be a 3 or 4 hour event, since this is like one of the biggest pay-per-view events in wrestling sports industry. World Wrestling Entertainment and other wrestling companies out there. So yeah, this is one of the biggest wrestling events there is. WWE SummerSlam. Okay, now, with all being said, let's get started with the kickoff matches prediction. The first one I have here is Rusev and Lana of Rusev Day minus Aiden English. There's still a lot of conflictions going on in the Team Rusev's camp at the moment, and I think this could affect for this kickoff match here, because Aiden English might be able to come out here. Their opponents are Adria Almas and Selena Vega. But yeah, like I said just a bit then earlier, I think Aiden English will come out, cause a bit of a stir, really. Rusev and Lana will be like, "What are you doing here? Go wait out in the back." And then Andrade seeing... No, I think Selena Vega will pick up a pin on Lana. 1, 2, 3. And my pick for this one is Andrade Almas and Selena Vega. And I don't think the Rusev Day camp will be apart just yet. I think they'll give it probably until the next pay-per-view, which is... So let's see, we're on August now. Roadblock? I don't know. Anyways, next match I have here is the B Team with their new entrance theme. And I gotta say, it might be cheesy, but I do like it. It just fits of how this team is at the moment and how it sort of replicates the Spirit Squad way back in the day. And they face off against the Revival. Okay. Yeah, I just think the Revival, to me, is... Okay, I will say throughout the past month, they've been in the title shot picture with the B Team and Bray and Matt. And most convincingly, they want to be in the title shot. But for this match, really, I am going to stick with the B Team. B Team, go, go, go. I think the B Team will win this match and retain their titles. Okay, and for the last kickoff show, we have the Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander versus Drew Gulak from 205. Personally, myself, I haven't been watching too many 205 matches, just the ones that are on Monday Night Raw, which they are not in anymore, which sort of befuddles me. And mostly they're mainstreaming it now towards the 205 WWE Network sort of area. So, and I don't really watch too much 205 really myself. So, for what I can guess from this match, I think Cedric Alexander will retain the title against Drew Gulak. I just think his title reign is what is suitable really for Cedric Alexander, and I hopefully he can carry on his title reign towards probably for the next WrestleMania event. So yeah. And who do I think will take it? Rey Mysterio. Could you imagine? Rey Mysterio, Cruiserweight Champion. Okay, with the kickoff show done, we move on to the main show. SummerSlam! 3 hours or 4 hours? 3 hours, it'll be 3 hours, wouldn't it? 3 hours, actually 3 or 4. Considering it'll be probably 4. Moving on to the main show, the first match we have is for the United States Championship, and it's Shinsuke Nakamura, who is the current United States Champion, versus the Enigma Attitude himself, Jeff Hardy. I don't think this will be a clean, fair match, really, because added to the title feud then itself, you've got the Viper, Randy Orton, who is now in the picture after his SmackDown return from when he returned to WWE at when did he return? Extreme Rules. That's it. He returned at Extreme Rules, and since then it's been causing a lot of conflict between the three, but mostly Randy and, well, both teamed with Shinsuke, Randy to Jeff Hardy. So what I think is going to happen at this match, and I think Shinsuke Nakamura will retain his title, but what I think will happen is, that Randy will come out, right, during the match, and he will just probably hit an RKO on Shinsuke Nakamura, which will cause a disqualification. So I would say that Jeff Hardy wins by disqualification. Yeah, but due to that, Shinsuke Nakamura is going to retain his title. So I should have changed my prediction there from the start. I haven't written it down or anything. I'm just going by this recording in one take and how it goes. So yeah, moving on from that title shot, we have the Smackdown Women's Championship, which is the current champion, Carmella, versus Charlotte Flair, versus Becky Lynch. Okay. So, Charlotte Flair picked up a victory against Carmella to add herself in the match in the SummerSlam picture, along with Becky Lynch, because she won against Carmella too. Fair and square. So, I think from what I'm going to choose for my women's champion, and I don't think James Ellsworth is going to be involved in this match, but if he does, I would say Carmella. But I'm not, and I'm going to say Becky Lynch. Yes, I think Becky Lynch is going to be the two-time? Is she now? Two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Yes. Will there be a heel turn for Charlotte? No. If Becky Lynch didn't win, and Charlotte Flair got the title, that's when I'll think that she'll turn heel, Becky. But since I'm going for Becky Lynch, I don't think Charlotte or Becky will turn heel themselves. I think they'll probably congratulate each other and that's it. End of. They all go backstage, feeling all battered and bruised, and and stuff, and do like network exclusive interviews, and that's it. End of stuff. Okay. All right. The next one. This is one of the matches that one of the few matches that I'm looking forward to here. This is 8 years in the making. But for me, yeah, 8 years later, I've seen them in the live arena having a match in the Sheffield Arena. It was a good match, I'll say that. It was a good feud between each other. And yeah, from what I've seen them in the Sheffield Arena, this one is going to be good. I can feel it. I can feel this is going to be one of the starlight performance of the night, probably. But speaking of what I'm talking about, the 8 years in the making, I'm talking about Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. So yes, well, let's talk about what happened recently, though. Recently, I should say that Miz has got his own show now called Miz and Mrs. Daniel Bryan comes out to interrupt his celebration along with his fake baby, I should say, in his kangaroo pouch. And he tossed the fake baby towards Bryan, and yeah, he got what he came for, really, which we already could have known that he was carrying a fake baby with him along the ending of the show. But other than that, they've showed the whole package throughout the 8 years of the old NXT, and when he became the manager, Daniel Bryan, and then the classic interview in the Smackdown live show, which was talking smack of Miz giving verbal abuse towards Daniel Bryan, and yeah, that was like, create the matchup. That was me. That was me 2 years ago. I was like, set the matchup now between these two. Do it at any moment of that year in 2016. No, we had to wait another bloody 2 years for this to happen. Well, yeah, in the Sheffield Arena from my watch. But now, a couple of months later, I'm going to be now seeing Daniel Bryan versus The Miz at SummerSlam. So yeah, this will be one of the highlighted performances for me. Who I think is going to win? Daniel Bryan. Yes. So I think Daniel Bryan is going to win this 8-year feud matchup. Alright, from another title shot now, we have Dolph Ziggler, the Intercontinental Champion. With his side, as always, is Drew McIntyre. On the other side, we have Burn It Down, Seth frickin' Rollins, and the return of the lunatic. Yes, guys, Dean Ambrose is back. And does he look better than ever? I was surprised when he had his because he's got a haircut now. It's not like coming down like anymore. Like, he hasn't got a fringe. And he's trimmed his beard off, made it look a lot trimmer. And yeah, he's wearing a new attire on him, and from the way he's built in his shoulders, he looks jacked up and ready to go. He looks absolutely brilliant and ready to go. He is ready. Probably after this match, although he can't go over to Smackdown, but if there was a draft, he could go over to Smackdown and have a feud with Samoa Joe. That will probably happen. Probably happen one day. To get his own redemption back. I don't know, but we'll see. As for this match, though, I am going to say the winner for me is Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to become two-time Intercontinental Champion against Dolph Ziggler. What I'll say for the ending afterwards, the aftermath of it, I wouldn't say Dean Ambrose is going to turn heel. Yet. Dean Ambrose might turn heel, but probably not after SummerSlam, in my opinion. Okay, next match is it's the contract match. Whoever wins it gets the briefcase, the Monster in the Bank briefcase, or the Money in the Bank briefcase, just to be absolutely normally tradition about this. So we have Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens in a normal, well, it's a stipulation match, of course. But who I think is going to win this one? I think Braun Strowman is going to keep his Money in the Bank briefcase. So yeah. Next one is for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship belts. We have the Bludgeon Brothers, who are the current SmackDown champions, versus the New Day. But who I think is going to represent New Day, I think it will be Xavier and Big E. Xavier and Big E. That's who I think. So yeah, who I think is going to win this matchup? I think the New Day are going to be 5-time champs, because we got to feel the power. Yes, I think New Day are going to be five-time tag team champions. That just came into my mind all of a sudden. It just went like Booker T reference. Wow, I didn't think it would work for this kind of thing that's going on right now. So yes, I think New Day are going to be 5-time champs. Alright, next one. Don't really care about this match, to be honest, but yeah. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Yeah, I'm going to say Finn Balor wins this match. Yeah. Okay, next one is a match I'm probably looking forward to, but then again, I think it's going to be a quick-paced match, kind of like what Brock Lesnar does in his matches in his time. But yeah, this is for the Raw Women's Championship, and it's Alexa Bliss, the current Raw Women's Champion, against Ronda Rousey. Yeah, it's gonna be fast-paced, quick. Ronda will quickly put Alexa Bliss into a submission, unless there is an interference from Alicia Fox. Then Alexa Bliss will keep the title. But for me, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be clean. So I'm going to say Ronda Rousey is going to become the first Raw Women's Champion. Become Raw Women's Champion for the first time. Well, not obviously the first time that anyone... You get what I mean. You get what I mean? I'm saying that Ronda Rousey is first time Raw Women's Champion. Anyways, next match we have is the phenomenal AJ Styles, the WWE champion. He's gonna go 1-on-1 against Samoa Joe. Yes. I think Samoa Joe to be added into this WWE title match is yeah, I think one of these superstars who looks to be title worthy enough. But yeah, just although what doesn't really go with the feud though is how the story is going along with this title shot going into SummerSlam. It's just not really hyped up. It's just not really hyped up to its full potential expectation from the fans and how this is all developing, really. So for my point, I'm going to say AJ Styles is going to retain his WWE Championship. And now, for the moment that probably most fans are not going to be waiting for the main event, but I don't know, it probably might be interesting, but I think I know where this is going to go. We have the Universal Championship match. The current Universal Champion, the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, versus, and I don't really want to say it because I am so pissed off at Michael Cole saying this every time that this guy comes out, the Big Dog. Like, seriously, can we cut with that crap, cheesy line, please? I mean, you don't need to say it every week. Every blooming flipping week. You just say, here comes the Big Dog. The Big Dog wins. Roman Reigns wins. The Big Dog is here. Just shut up, Michael Cole. Shut up. But anyways, who I think, oh yeah, I didn't say his name, but Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. So this will be a one-sided match, and you know who I'm going to say, Brock Lesnar. But as we all know, this is a 3-year feud, of course. There's going to be many finishes, many signatures, and from where I see this is going, many suplexes, of course, many probably suplex cities from Brock Lesnar. But I think at the end, Roman Reigns will hit many Superman punches, more than any spears that he's done against Brock Lesnar. Referee counts. Roman Reigns pins Brock. The referee counts 1, 2, 3. Making Roman Reigns the Universal Champion. And that is his first Universal Championship title that he has held. And will it be better for the company? Yes. I hate to say it, because I'm not a big Roman Reigns fan myself, along with you guys. But if you are a Roman Reigns fan, I'm truly sorry, but that is how I feel deeply. Although outside, I will say Roman Reigns is a very, very nice guy, but in the ring, he's just awful, like awful on the mic, mostly on the mic. His in-ring action is okay, I will say that, but his mic skills needs more work, definitely. So yeah, I think Roman Reigns. Yeah, I will say to you, Roman Reigns fans, that Roman Reigns will win against Brock Lesnar, making him the first reigning champion that he's held on to for the first time. So yes, okay, that has been my SummerSlam 2018 predictions. Whew. Wow. It's going to be interesting, depending on how the pace is going to go, really. But I'll look forward to it. I do look forward to it. But I'm most looking forward to NXT TakeOver this Saturday. And as you all know, NXT shows are completely just an outstanding, like, a global attraction. It's a global attraction to every single wrestling fans out there. Like once you watch NXT and the takeovers, mind blowing. So yes, but apart from that, thank you everyone who watched my SummerSlam predictions video. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. If you are new around to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get more update and content of when I upload my next video, hit that bell, notifications bell next to it, so that you will know when I do. And then finally, if you want to, comment down below on who you think is going to win out of all these matches that I've explained of the match card. So yeah, with all that being said, please like, subscribe and comment. And I will see you all, wrestling fans, for my SummerSlam reaction this Sunday. Goodbye.